Three, two, one. Hey, howdy ho, welcome in. Much love. I hope you're doing awesome. Trav here, and today we're diving back into Standard with the obnoxious mono blue prison deck. And yeah, this is gonna be a riot. I'm excited to play a couple games. So, yeah, much love, whether you're a pro, whether you're a noob. I know some of you are thinking, okay, Standard, that's cool. But why prison? I thought you didn't like prison. I see you scoop against prison. One, I'm a hypocrite. Well, really, I just don't like to play against it. I'm not a huge fan of playing with it, but this deck is just so sweet. I had to try it. I'm more about I'm more of a fetish for a deck list than for actually playing it. So I'll play something to kind of manifest that. Does that make sense? So we're gonna try this thing out. I didn't come up with it. Martin Mueller is credited with it. It is just an insane mono blue combo deck. So let's walk through how it works. It's got a bunch of islands. Prism Ring, whenever you cast a blue spell, you gain 1 life. So it's got a bunch of blue card draw that is going to gain you little bits of life. And it's got Jace's Sanctum, which makes your instants and sorceries cost 1 less. And when you cast one, you get to scry. So suddenly Anticipate is like 1 blue, gain a life. Look at the top 4 cards. It's crazy. Uh, and you have Engulf the Shore, return creatures. You can you can make people pick up their creatures and then shuffle them into their deck with Days Undoing. Yeah, it's crazy. Hydro Lash as a life gain or defense against attacks. Pour over the pages goes insane if you've got multiple Jace's Sanctums. It's basically free. It untaps lands. Discard Nagging Thoughts with Madness. And then the way it wins is through either Part the Water Veil, you just start taking extra turns with the big ass Awaken, or you use Rise from the Tides to produce a bunch of zombies. So that's how it works. I haven't actually played any games yet, and we're about to do that. And then sideboarding, I have 13 cards. I'm missing a few things, but basically counter spells, a creature to juke them, some more bounce, and Dragonlord Silumgar. And that's the deck. The original deck had Jace in the sideboard, but I've heard from a bunch of people that Jace basically sucks and you can cut it, which is good news for the budget people, because this deck is pretty cheap. Let's go ahead and jump right into the constructed tournament, and we'll talk about channel updates as well. Where are you? Deck required format, standard, and blue prison, standard, jump in. Channel updates. What's going on with the channel? What's going on with the channel? Where is... Here we go. Yeah, so one of the cool things that just happened is we have on Inked Playmats a new playmat right here. I just ordered mine today. It's coming in the mail. You might have seen this in the other video. Sorry if it's repetitive. Let me know if this is repetitive. There's a link to this below in the gear icon. Full disclosure, it costs $20. I get $2 off the sale. I'm really not doing it for the sale. If I sell 10 of them, I'll have $20 and I'll probably spend that to buy one, which I've already done for me. And then the next one, I'll spend that money on a giveaway on Snapchat, Travis D. Woo. Hi, good luck. So that's one of the cool things. Also, my internet is back faster. I got the 10x speed. I was able to install cable at the home. I've evaded the landlady. Shout out to Laura. What's up? And so streams are going to reboot. YouTube streams, perhaps. Facebook, streams, definitely, and probably a Twitch stream here or there. Patrons, once again, thank you so much. Much love. Again, if you're thinking about becoming a patron, if we can hit, we're almost to doing a patron-only hangout this month, so help make that happen. If you want to chill with me, ask me whatever, um, you can do that, and that'd be exciting. And I'm going to keep this one, most definitely. We can really use another land, but at the very least, otherwise we've got almost everything that we need. And Anticipate is certainly going to help with that. So Prism Ring, I hope you're excited, opponent. I hope you're very excited. Uh-oh, the opponent has Evolving Wilds into an island. I hear that this deck is terrible against counterspells. Okay, maybe we're not up against counterspells. That's the one thing. Shout out to Sunken Hollow, it might fuck us over right now. Not everybody plays a few black lands. There's certainly disadvantages to doing it. Alright, anticipate. Opponent knows what's up with F6, so I thank them for that. Put a card into your hand. Is into our hand. Okay. Bottom these. So, Tireless Tracker, that creature could definitely get too big. If it gets too big, then what are we gonna do? It's fucking loud out here, Maine. Okay, so the opponent is missing a land drop, so I would love to be able to engulf the shore to pick those up, but we are missing a land drop too, or we would be if we don't anticipate right now. So, gotta do it. Ship the turn. Hope the opponent bricks on land once again. If they do, we can buy a lot of time. Buy a lot of time. There's a Sylvan Advocate. Yeah, we can buy a lot of time with a engulf the shore. Alternatively, depending how greedy we are, I'm just gonna engulf right now. Why not? It seems like it will buy the most time, so I'm gonna do that. Shout out to my hair, my hair. Other thing, yeah, screen space, simplicity, baby. Gideon. Gideon. Oh, this deck is not great at removing planeswalkers. Not that they matter that much, but not great at removing them. Okay, so we have basically, we're in a position where I would be surprised to lose, having not played with this deck before. I don't actually know that, but it seems pretty good. The opponent obviously is going to be able to churn through cards, and they're hitting their land drops now. That stumble really cost them, though. Well, shit, man. Dramoka's command. I take back what I said about winning. It makes us sacrifice an enchantment, of which we kind of need that thing. Pour over the pages. Do we want that? I would say so. I would say so. Question. Do we want to... We have no choice. What happened with Hydro Lash? Did I not just cast that? What is this? Oh, attacking creatures. Oh, I see. Ow. Owie. Okay, so how are we going to come back into this? So there's a few options for we could cast Part the Water Veil right now. I'm actually going to do this. If we wait like more turns, we can awaken. I feel like we don't have infinite time to do that, and we can actually use these land drops right now. Sweet. Jace's Sanctum. Have to hope this one survives. If this one survives, I still like our chances. If it gets hit with Dramoka's command. We could have gone Pour the Pages into Jace's Sanctum, and that might have been better from a life gain perspective. I'm not sure on that. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. We still have to top deck, and I mean, we can get smacked down. But if we can stick our Jace's Sanctum, we can dig. Sylvan Advocate. The opponent's got a pretty big board. Hydro Lash, definitely going to play this now. Prevent the damage, gain the life, go looking for Part the Water Veil. Sweet. So there is a Part the Water Veil. However, oh baby, it costs 5. Yeah, definitely should have cast the Pour of the Pages earlier. So we go part the Water Veil into Days Undoing. I'm not actually 100% sure that's what we want to do. I think that I would rather go Pour over the Pages because we can hit Engulf the Shore off of this, and we hit a land, we untap 2 lands, we can actually do it all. Yeah, I'm going to keep that. We actually want a land, so we can do it all. Untap up to 2 lands, discard a Days Undoing because we already have one. Play a land, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play part the Water Veil, gain 2 life. Scry, what are we looking for? Days Undoing. Not Days Undoing, bottom it. Life gain. This deck's probably super annoying to play against. There's no way it isn't. Days Undoing, okay. Everybody gains. Chase's Sanctum does not matter because we shuffle. Unless this gets countered. I don't think it's getting countered. Other notes. Upcoming decks. Got some hyper budget, modern, working on. Although, who cares, man? We've got Glittering Omniflux, and we've got Mono Blue Standard, so we're doing some cool new things. Bottom doesn't matter because we shuffle. Gain, we're up to 21. Oh shit, I F6'd through our turn. What the fuck happened there? Oh, Days Undoing ends the turn. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that this had that effect. If it's your turn, end the turn. If we survive 4, 7, we have Anticipate, which is going to gain 2, and then hopefully that can find what we need and we're not dead. Alright, Anticipate. Are we going to die here? Do the math. Bottom that, looking for any kind of instant we can get. Nagging Thoughts is, oh, they're both sorceries. Are we going to die right now? We're at 23. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 9 is 16 plus 5, 21 plus Dramoka's command 22. Interesting. We might not be dead. I'm gonna get I'm gonna pick the Nagging Thoughts, I think. I don't know. Alright, are we dead or what? What's up? Are we dead or what's up, yo? If there's another interesting. Oh, we're not dead. Oh my god, Engulf the Shore is an instant? Holy shit, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Whoa. Wow. I'm sorry, officer. I did not know that I could not do that. I'm sorry, officer. I didn't know I couldn't do that. Wow, officer, I am sorry. I did not know. Actually, I'm pretty stoked on that. I'm not doing any math right now. In a situation like this, it's like, hey, bro, you only have so much time. You don't have unlimited time. So you just have to make plays and you don't have to think about everything. Your move. Got Hydro Lash up. Why didn't I play Days Undoing? Because I didn't want to. Pretty simple. Another Dramoka's command. Well, I guess we're gonna play the Hydro Lash now, because otherwise we can't. I could have played around this again by keeping up more mana, but it's still not lethal or that close to lethal, so not a big deal. The Dramoka's command fights continue. Days Undoing, don't need it, we already have one. Pour over the pages, I will say yes to pour over the pages. Because we can go pour over the pages into Nagging Thoughts. Seems like something we want to do. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I should have bottomed it. But it seems like we want to once again go digging for Part the Water Veil, Rise from the Tides. Yeah, how did this deck even win, man? Like, I get it. This deck is dumb. This deck is a big dummy. That was cool. This deck is a big dummy. Mastermind. I'm gonna add a note here. Big dummy. Okay. We're almost coming back on time. The opponent has all these clues, by the way. Blues clues. Another tireless tracker. Okay, so the cool thing is the opponent just tapped out, so if we can find a Part the Water Veil, we can win on this turn. Engulf the shore. Yes, please. Well, we could play it now. It's probably better to just play it later, to be honest. 3, 4. I'm gonna cast Pour Over the Pages, gain some life. Hydro Lash. I'm gonna bottom it. Really just looking for Part the Water Veil. Draw 3 cards, untap 2 lands, discard Nagging Thoughts, cast with Madness, pay a blue, and scry, put on the bottom, don't need it. Gain some life. There's Rise from the Tides. So we go 5. Definitely like Rise of the Tides. Put a card into your hand. Okay. So we can go ahead and use a defensive Engulf the Shore on this turn, and then make a bunch of zombies on the next turn. Seems good to me. I didn't realize this thing was an instant. That's so dumb. Okay. Alright, so if I click the Jace Sanctum, it happens faster. Gain, gain, gain. We've got life. Anticipate, yes. Could have done that into Days Undoing. Not actually a huge fan of that line. I'm gonna F6. We've got nothing to do. Time is certainly a factor. Sylvan Advocate. Shout out to New Internet so I can upload this stuff fast. Awesome. Dope. Bruh, that's super sweet, bruh. Okay. So we're gonna make it a big battle. Gonna make it a big zombie battle. End the turn. If it's your turn, end the turn. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and anticipate. Gain, gain, gain. Oh, I need to hit auto yield to this stuff. Okay. I'm still learning. Nagging Thoughts. Okay, put these on the bottom. Okay, how do I do this? We gotta go always yield, always yield, always yield, always yield. Put on the top, sure. Put a card to your hand. Okay. Do it again. Put on top. Put in hand. So right now we've got 5, 6, 7, 8. We play a land. We've got. I've already played a. Oh no. Okay, here we go. So we do have mana to play this. Part the Water Veil. Found it. Put a card. Actually, do we want Engulf instead? We've got 5. That's actually a good question because we could go 5. Next turn we could go Engulf. We could go Engulf into Rise the Tides and then Days Undoing, or we could just play Rise the Tides. I think Engulf into Rise the Tides and then suddenly we're way ahead on tempo is actually what I would like to do because we have mana to do both. So I'm actually going to take Engulf here, and we still have Days Undoing to regas next turn, and we've got multiple scries. I will take Hydro Lash because it gains the life, and play Rise from the Tides, and we've got a bunch of mana. We've got a stupid mana and 44 life. And we've got 22 zombies. Opponent can flip their Nissa. They become 6/6 elemental creatures. There's still lands. Funny thing is we can beat that. No problemo. I think we just want to attack everything at the opponent, or do we want to play defense for a little bit? We'll have to run. I'm gonna have to do some number crunch here. I'm gonna cast the Hydrolash right now because it gains life, and we want to dig a little bit, put on bottom, see what we come up with. Nagging Thoughts. Dig. Looking for part the Water Veil. I will take this, put this one on top, and we will take Jace's Sanctum. Okay, so at this point, we have to think about attacking. And I feel that our life is so high that we can probably attack with everybody. 5, 10. I just don't see us dying. I'm going to attack the opponent with everybody. We need to close the game. Like, we have to win a match, right? And then I'm going to cast Days Undoing, and hopefully we can do things as instant. Days Undoing. So our turn is about to end. I need to go Always Yield to this one. It don't matter because we shuffle. Okay, and we did hit Anticipate and Hydrolash and Anticipate, which is pretty good because I want to be able to use that mana, and I also want to not die to certain things. Forest enters the reveal card. Does this put it into play or put it into hand? Put it onto the battlefield. Oh, nice. Opponent using clues, which is interesting. Down to 7 zombies, so much for the kill, perhaps. There's a Jace, kind of interesting. Sylvan Advocate. So in order to win, we're gonna have to find another Engulf the Shore. Hopefully we find it on this turn with a few anticipates. Good news, it looks like the opponent did not find Dromoka's command, so they can't disrupt what we're doing here. And there's some attacks. Okay, we're going to Hydrolash to keep our life up. And we're gonna win if we draw temporary. I'm actually gonna bottom this. Since we're, yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. Question, do we want to play it? Oops, I have an extra mana as well. Do we want to play it? Well, it's only 2 mana, so we don't have to make that decision just yet. We can gain some life, and what do we want to find? I would say basically more part the Water Veils, and I like that one because it is going to dig fairly deep. Actually, that was probably dumb and not true and stupid. Alright, so the opponent's got enough blockers that Engulf the Shore is, we're basically going to have to reset. Do I want another Engulf the Shore? I decided yes. There's not enough time to labor over every decision right now. And now we're going to cast Engulf the Shore because our zombies, I like Anticipate. 68 life right now. Okay. The opponent is naked to part the Water Veil now. I think they just killed themselves. They do have, well, they're still going to be dead to it because we get 2 attacks. Ha, we actually won a game. This is probably not the best Magic Online deck. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awaken. You. Alright. Put on bottom. Put on bottom. Okay, we won. No, thanks to the opponent for conceding, because they didn't have to do that. Return all non-land permanents with converted mana cost extra less to their owner's hand. This card seems like it belongs because it bounces Planeswalkers and clues. However, what the fuck do you cut from this deck? Similarly, Silumgar could be good for the same reason. Although my version I only have 3 Sunken Hollows right now, so I might just cut black. We could take Planeswalker. I don't know if I love it. Thing in the Ice could be pretty great. I don't think this is the right matchup for it. However, because 7/8 no trample is not a big deal. And then maybe we want negates. I don't really know what these Bant company, is that even company? What was that? Bant Planeswalkers. I don't even know really what counterspells they rock from the sideboard. If we're going to have to deal with it. So I think we want Displacement Wave. And I'm going to guess we don't actually need Rise from the Tides. It just makes it easier to win. And I'd like a couple negates. The problem is, what do we sideboard out? I'm going to cut one Pour the Pages, one Nagging Thoughts, and go 61. Because that's my jam, man. How should I sideboard that? I don't know. Actually, I should have kept Rise from the Tides because we have 13 minutes. We need to think about how we're actually going to win in the allotted time. So something you're going to see from me is just not laboring over decisions. That's very important. It's not a big deal to make mistakes. There's going to be 500 plays. There may be 300 decisions this game, and some of them are going to get fucked up. But time is a major factor. If we lose this game, we probably will not have time for game 3. However, it's also important to note that if we're going to lose at all, we should lose in the first 7 turns. Okay, I'm going to keep F6. This draw to me is decent. I wasn't going to mulligan because, yeah, we could definitely lose. I wasn't going to mulligan because we've got 2 lands and 2 Prism Rings. Although you could have mulliganed this hand because it's missing lands, it's missing defense. A lot can go wrong. I get it. Yeah, I don't want Thing in the Ice because it's weak to Dromoka's command as well, so that was easy decision. Should we have cut Jace's Sanctums because of those Dromoka's commands? I don't think so. That could have been an option. Just juke them. Goal for this game, cut into the opponent's life gain lead. Do I care about Jace? Not really, no. Because our biggest weakness with this hand is being slow. So the main concern is actually dying quickly. So if the opponent is Jacing, then no big deal. F6ing. Reflector Mage, why is that in your deck? You don't have enough cards to bring in. I bet you don't have counter spells. Okay, come on. Engulf the Shore is decent. Although, I mean, we're at a point where and maybe I should never cut Nagging Thoughts for that reason. It's just we want to be digging right now. Okay, there's Nissa. So I would really very much like to draw a land so that we can engulf and clear this stuff off before things get out of hand. Ideally before that Jace flips. Although I don't know if this even matters. Does milling even work against us? Alright, drew land. Do we want to engulf the shore right now? Or do we want to play Jace's Sanctum? So the problem with playing Jace's Sanctum is I'm going to engulf. The problem with playing, we just don't have time to think about it. The problem with Jace's Sanctum is I don't want to play that into Dromoka's command. That would be a beating. Nissa is fine. Although, what did we really do? What did we really delay? We just gave the opponent some more gas, so that might have been backwards. I'm probably was more concerned about that Jace than I should have been. I'm going to play Jace's Sanctum and just hope that the opponent does not have a Dromoka's command right now. If they do, this is going to be a really hard game, and I might even concede, because they're going to be able to flash it back with Jace. Doesn't look like they have Dromoka's command. Otherwise, you'd think they would have done Dromoka's command and flip it. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, very nice. Um, could I go back and save that engulf the shore? I might. Okay, now what? We can. I feel like I want to part the water veil here. I'm not worried about awaken just yet, and oh god, always yield. Temporary zone. I don't think we actually need the negate. Seems like we don't need it. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna go anticipate. And nagging thoughts is fine. Do we want another Jace's? How many Jace's Sanctums do we really need? I don't think we need a million. Like a lot is good. 3. Think I'm gonna play Pour Over the Pages instead of this Jace's Sanctum. Oh, it's 4. Nah, okay, let's get Jace's Sanctum down. And I actually think I'm gonna play Nagging Thoughts now instead of saving it to Madness. I feel like we're gonna have enough cards. Put on bottom. Part the Water Veil Sweet. Grab one. Okay, put the other. Okay, we're at 28 life. We're primed to survive this turn. Opponent hasn't shown us Dromoka's command, and we can go Pour Over the Pages into Part the Water Veil on this turn. We are looking for Engulf the Shores or Displacement Wave. And yeah, if I could go back and undo, I probably would actually. Interestingly, the opponent is. I'm not sure what's up with this Jace. What's interesting is the emblem isn't necessarily going to beat us. Alright, they've got Planeswalkers, so I do want to find Displacement Wave to make the opponent pick this shit up. And counterspells can beat us at any moment, so got to keep that in mind too. Dromoka's command, congrats. We still have one, fortunately. That is pretty good against us. Oh shit, double Dromoka's command. Brutal. Scoop him. Probably scoop him. Probably scoop him. So I could have held up a negate to counter one of those. Probably should have done that as well. Yeah, probably should have held the negate. Probably gonna scoop. I'm gonna give it one turn. And by one turn, I mean like a couple turns. 5, 6. See what we hit. F6. Probably gonna scoop right now. Prism Ring. And Pour Over the Pages. Blue. This has to be an insane Pour Over the Pages. Draw. Oh, I need to click auto yield for that one. Always yield. Has to be insane. Actually, that has kind of a chance of being insane. Cast Days Undoing right now, which I don't love. I kind of like Days Undoing. Why? We can start the next turn with the full grip. Alright, not scooping yet. Oh, is there a negate? Negate. Alright, this game's over. Counterspell's hard to beat, main. How do you suggest we fight this? Alright, well, negates are coming in. Can we win without Jace's Sanctum? It seems really hard, but I think I'm gonna cut Hydro Lashes and go with negates and all. And I think 11 minutes is sufficient time to win. Should we? This deck's hard to sideboard. Could go with the thing in the ices too. Keep this. I kind of want to play more than 24 lands. Also, don't you know? Big dummy. Also big meanie. He's a big meanie. Quote of the day. Quote of the day from the Tao Te Ching. Some of y'all know the Tao Te Ching. True words are often unpleasant. Pleasant words are often untrue. How real is that? True words are often unpleasant. Pleasant words are often untrue. So I would like to draw lands until the game ends. The sideboard is not, it's not working that well. Sylvan Advocate. Draw lands until anticipates until the game ends. And we missed a land drop. I'm not going to mulligan two landers on the play to me because the odds of having another two lander in six is probably the median. So I don't mulligan two landers thinking that I'm gonna get 3 out of 6. It's just not a winning strategy. Always yield. Oh, we bricked on a land even then. Damn, man. Shake my hands. I think I prayed to the wrong god, maybe? Or it's a sign. Nah, it's just a sign. Alright, well, we pretty much have one turn to get it going. Need a land right now. Bogus. We got dicked. We did. That's fair. Still fun, and it's addictive. It makes me want to try again. How could we have changed the sideboarding? I mean, we have Thing in the Ice this game. We could stall for a little bit. Again, I'm really not a fan of mulliganing this hand. It had everything. Was not a great hand. However, again, if you have 24 lands and you take a mulligan, your median out of 6 is 2 lands. So, GG. Okay. GG's. Okay, well, hope you found this enjoyable. Anyways, let me know what you think. I had fun. Let me know what you think about the new gear. Let me know what you think about everything. Leave me a comment. Click on them links. Follow me on Snapchat. Sign up for the free course. Love you, and I'll see you in the comments. Take care.